Okay, so good morning and welcome to the 2026 Virtual University and Degree Information Fair. This event is happening all week long, and we are showcasing a variety of Seneca's partner institutions and the diploma to degree pathways that exist for various Seneca programs. If you're not able to attend any of the sessions or you want to go back and rewatch any of the information that you received, all of these sessions are being recorded and will be posted onto our event page by the end of the week. My name is Jennifer Kloosterman, and I am part of the Academic Pathways team here at Seneca Polytechnic. If you have any questions about your diploma to degree pathways, whether that be at Seneca or beyond, after this, our contact info will be in the chat. Feel free to reach out if you need any support at all. We are very happy today to have the Queen's team to speak about the engineering bridge that is available for some of our engineering technology programs. And I will pass it over to Michelin.
Thanks, Jennifer. Good morning, everyone. My name is Michelin Johnston, and I work in student services for Smith Engineering at Queen's University. And thank you so much for joining us today. Today, I'm going to walk you through the Engineering Bridge program and what kinds of opportunities it opens up for students who complete an Engineering Technology Advanced Diploma. The program is really designed to help students transition into an accredited engineering degree at Queen's, earn transfer credits from their college studies, complete custom bridging courses, and ultimately meet the academic requirements for professional engineering registration in Canada. So the Engineering Bridge program is a transfer pathway for students completing a 3-year advanced diploma in engineering technology. Students earn transfer credits for their relevant college coursework and complete custom bridging courses designed specifically to prepare them for the upper year engineering student studies at Queen's. The program leads them into a fully accredited engineering degree, which means graduates meet the academic requirements for professional engineering licensure in Canada. Next slide, please. Students from any engineering technology discipline are eligible to apply. So at Queen's, students may transfer into one of the 4 engineering programs: civil engineering, mining engineering, chemical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Students don't have to remain in the same discipline as their college program. So, for an example, an electrical engineering technology graduate may choose to enter mechanical engineering. The main impact of switching disciplines is the number of transfer credits awarded, since credits are based on curriculum overlap between college and Queen's courses. Next slide, please. To be eligible for the Engineering Bridge program, applicants must have a minimum cumulative GPA of 70% in an engineering technology advanced diploma, graduate from their advanced diploma program anytime before the summer bridge begins, and there's no limit. Students may apply even if they graduated several years ago. There are no high school prerequisites requirements. Admissions decisions are based entirely on the applicant's college transcript. So the engineering bridge operates on a structured pathway, and it's a phased pathway. Students first apply to the program, and once admitted, begin online preparatory courses in the fall and winter terms. These courses can be completed alongside a final year of college, as long as the student graduates before the summer bridge begins. Students then complete a full-time in-person summer bridge term, and after the summer bridge, students enter the upper year of their engineering degree program at Queen's and complete the remaining course requirements. So the program has one intake per year. So applications open on June 1st and they close August 1st. Admission decisions are typically issued around mid-August. And once admitted, students take online preparatory courses from September to April. Then they complete the summer bridge starting in May, and after the summer bridge, they enter their engineering degree program at Queen's. Students in the bridge program formally enter Queen's existing engineering degree program. This means all the normal degree requirements must be completed through a combination of transfer credits, bridging courses, courses taking in upper years after the summer bridge. Students earn the same degree and receive the same opportunities as direct entry Queen's engineering students. This slide shows an example of a full degree requirement for civil engineering at Queen's. Every bridge student must ultimately meet all of these degree requirements before graduating. This slide is included to illustrate that the bridge students are completing the same accredited curriculum as any other engineering student at Queen's. Here's an example of the transfer credits a typical civil engineering technology graduate might receive. Each student receives an individualized assessment based on their specific transcript, but most students will see a very similar pattern. These transfer credits reduce the number of courses you take at Queen's and that you must complete. This slide shows the bridging courses so that students typically complete. These courses are custom built for the transfer students and are designed to build directly on the college level material, address known curriculum gaps, and prepare students for upper year engineering courses. After transfer credits and bridging courses are applied, students have a reduced set of degree requirements left to complete. Students are placed into a custom timetable that balances remaining first year requirements with third year engineering courses. The workload is comparable to that of any other engineering student, and the goal is to maintain a realistic and efficient graduation timeline. Each online preparatory course costs approximately $700, reduced from the full tuition rate of about $1,300. These courses are not eligible for OSAP or financial aid. The summer bridge term costs approximately $5,000 and is eligible for OSAP, Queen's financial aid, academic scholarships, need-based bursaries, and after students transition into the degree program, standard domestic tuition fees apply. The Engineering Bridge program provides extensive student support, including a one-on-one introductory call with an advisor, a Discord server for peer connection, free weekly group tutoring, week 0 review content before each course, an information session about moving to Kingston, ongoing advising and support through the program. These supports are designed to help students succeed academically and personally. So Smith Engineering at Queen's has the highest engineering degree completion rate in Canada. The faculty fosters a supportive, lifelong community of engineers and maintains strong connections to industry partners. Students benefit from academic support, professional development opportunities, and highly collaborative learning environment. So students can choose to participate in a Queen's optional internship program, and this involves a 12 or 16 month full-time paid internship. So in many cases, this work experience can count towards your professional engineering licensure requirements in Ontario. Queen's provides job search support, although students may apply directly to employers for internship opportunities. Queen's also has 17 design teams, including bridge building, concrete, canoe, Baja, Formula One, and many more. Teams complete compete nationally and internationally and give students hands-on engineering experience. There are also many clubs and extracurricular opportunities to support leadership development and community involvement. So Queen's University is located in Kingston, Ontario, which is halfway between Toronto and Montreal. It is compact, walkable university city with like a 10-minute walk from campus to downtown, has affordable student housing options, and strong student culture and campus community. Most students walk, bike, or bus to campus. Students are encouraged to join our mailing list using the QR code on this slide. We send reminders when the application opens, program updates, and additional information about the Engineering Bridge program. For additional questions after today's session, you can contact this email, engineering.bridge@queensu.ca. And we monitor this email regularly by the Bridge program team. Um, so can we go to the next slide, please? So this slide highlights the summer bridge courses students complete before entering the degree program. These courses are discipline specific and designed to prepare students for upper year engineering studies. So is there a next slide, Susie? Is that the end? Okay. So applications open on June 1st and will close August 1st. Students can apply online at smitheng.ca /bridge. The application includes a $100 application fee, submission of a college transcript, basic personal information, but there are no essays or supplemental statements required for this. So this concludes our overview of the Smith Bridge program, and we're happy to answer any questions you might have, or if you think of any in the future, you certainly can use the email that we provided.
Thanks so much, Michelin. We are happy to take some questions now. So students can either use the chat. There's a bubble out at the top of the page here, or feel free to put them into the Q&A, and we're happy to address some of those questions. When is the deadline for applying?
So as we stated, it's August 1st.
Is there any English language requirements?
I'm not sure, Stacy. Do we have that for the bridge?
I don't believe that the English language requirement would be part of the admission application, just because you are coming from a college where your first language is English. So I think that that would only be applicable in a situation where, if you were coming from somewhere outside of Canada. So.
Are there any options to study online?
No. The only courses that are online are the the bridge courses that are done in the fall winter, and then in that summer, following those two courses, you would be in person.
At what point can a person know how long it will take to complete the program, since it's estimated 2 to 3 years?
So again, there's a lot of information there. It depends. So if you are somebody like the example said in electrical engineering technology and come into a mechanical program, there'll be less transferable courses because you're switching from one discipline to another. So that may add a bit of length. So it would be very specific to your personal situation. So if you were somebody coming into mechanical and you did your mechanical engineering technology degree, there'd be more overlap, so less time at Queen's. So
How many preparatory courses will we have to take? And for students from Seneca, do we have to take calculus along with physics and linear algebra?
So the introductory courses for the bridge program are one in the fall and one in the winter. And if I look at the slides, I think that there is a calculus, but it depends on whether you have calculus in your program at Seneca. And I'm sorry, I'm just not familiar with the the courses that you would take at Seneca in your program. So I'd have to look at that. So certainly I can get you an answer to that. Stacy, do you know specifically? No.
Not
Okay.
specifically to Seneca, no.
Yeah. So we could definitely get the answer to that if they want to email and we will get back to them.
Perfect. So that email is in the chat there, the engineering.bridge@queensu.ca. If I completed a university degree program in 2022 before the Seneca program, would there be an opportunity for additional transfer credits from that degree as well?
I can take that question. So
Sure.
certainly we would look at any past credits that the student had completed. Ultimately, the one thing that needs to be, we need to be mindful of is we do have a residency requirement. So you do have to complete a certain component of your degree with Queen's Smith Engineering. So it would really depend on that, but we certainly could look at that individual student's transcripts and determine what credits might be feasible in line with the residency.
Does Queen's consider like retake courses if a student doesn't meet the required GPA? I'll just add a bit of context. Sometimes if a student doesn't have the correct GPA to be admitted, they will return to Seneca and retake courses to then improve their GPA. Will Queen's consider that?
Yes. In the admissions perspective, the last time that you take a course, or if there's a course that improves your GPA, whatever's on your transcript, then that's what we look at. So we look at that you've passed all your requirements, that you have that minimum 70% GPA. So if they retake a course, it doesn't affect the admissions. I know some schools, repeated courses are not always desired, but for Queens, we don't look at if they've repeated a course to improve the grade. We look at the overall GPA.
For civil engineering students, how many semesters must be completed after the bridging program to graduate?
It's at least 2 years for that program.
Is it safe to say that the program will be 3 to 3.5 years long, as I am from computer engineering?
So it depends again on what they're bridging into. But obviously we're not offering computer engineering. So if they were choosing mech or civil or mining, it would depend. We would have to assess their transfer credits. And yes, it likely is going to be a little bit longer if you don't have a lot of overlap.
Lots of good questions coming in.
There is.
Will Queens consider offering electrical engineering for bridging programs in the future?
I'm not sure where Stacy went. So I'm going to speak to this. I'm not sure. What I can tell you, oh, she said it just kind of, yes, she's saying yes, that in the future they're looking at offering it in electrical. She's coming back in. Sorry, she got disconnected.
Okay.
But she is saying that it looks like we are going to offer that. So
Okay. All right. There we go. And back over here.
love technology when it works.
Just looking through, I think that may be all of the questions that have come through for now. Okay, so one just come in. So it takes a whole school year before a student enters into the Smith engineering program fully. due to the preparatory classes. Are the
Correct.
preparatory classes mandatory?
Yes,
That's technically the bridge, right?
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So just want to let everyone know that if you do have any more questions, there is a complete sort of web page that is quite useful that is pinned at the top of the chat. And as well, any students that have any further questions specific to this bridge program, you can also email Queen's directly at engineering.bridge@queensu.ca. And then any students that are looking at pathways, have any questions about, the Queen's pathway or any of the other pathways here at Seneca, you can always get in touch with us here in the Academic Pathways office. And we have appointments, we have advisement, you can email us. I'm just getting that information here to pop it into the chat here. There you go. But yeah, so that'll be it for our session today. I just want to thank everyone for joining, and as well, thank you to Queens for taking the time to be with us today. And yeah, hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you very much. Absolutely
Take
pleasure.
care.
Okay, you too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.